Coming up on this episode of the Peppinion, lasers, saws, and your best friend, a lovable robot arm. Here we go. Hello, viewers. I've played Pivot Pilot about 2 hours now, and it's a challenging puzzle platformer. I've been able to get through all of Testing Facility 1. I did some Testing Facility 2. There are four total testing facilities, sorry. Let's just start off at Testing Facility 1. So, you're looking at a bit of an interesting situation here. This game is very cool because you get to control this little guy with the left thumbstick. I'm using a controller. I find the controller to be much easier to play this game. And with the right stick and the bumpers and the triggers, I control this robot arm on the left. And you get to have 3 different points of pivoting, which I think is very cool. And it's very difficult to wrap your head around controlling the robot arm in certain situations. So, you know, the whole point of this game is just to get the robot arm to touch these dots here. I'm not exactly sure why, but I don't think it matters. This is more for, you know, it's a testing facility. Who cares? So your guy can stand on the robot arm. Come on. And you got to just pivot all of these things around and beat the puzzles. Now, often I will forget what I need to do to control this thing, and I will just screw it up. All right. It's taken me these whole 2 hours to get kind of just much better at being able to control this arm, and I still screw it up sometimes. You can't hit the white part against anything and it breaks, the level's over. So you want to be very careful. There's a lot of stuff going on here with that. I was stuck on some levels for a really long time, embarrassingly long. So I probably could have progressed farther if I was better. Oh, I should not have done that, I think. So you can see where maybe it gets pretty difficult trying to wrap your head around all of the different degrees of motion this robot arm has. I'll tell you what though, this game's got pretty cool music. I like the music. It doesn't get repetitive, and there's enough of it so that way, like when I was stuck on, oh shoot, no, oh. And then that happens. You just mess up right there at the end, and you got to do the whole level over again. There's no checkpoints. There's no tutorial. It is a hardcore gaming experience. It definitely takes a little bit of practice to get right. When you first start out, do not get discouraged if you cannot control... Oh, that was lucky. Control the robot arm. Unless you have some sort of... Oh, man. Unless you have some sort of crazy mental abilities with like multitasking, do not expect to control the robot arm very well when you first start off. Maybe it's just me. Maybe you do have crazy multitasking abilities. That's cool. I do not. Oh man. So yeah, I think the music is really good. I like how difficult it is. I like how I get this Super Meat Boy vibe off of this. Definitely. I don't know if you do as well, but it's very Super Meat Boy because you gotta I feel like, I guess because you have to restart the levels. The only thing, you know, that it doesn't show you where you died in every place, which I imagine would be very funny sometimes. Some of the levels took me so long. Now, right now, I don't want to screw this up. Let's do an entire pivot, I think. Whew, okay. So like I'm controlling like 2 of the pivots at the same time. It just gets really hard. And the levels amp up from here. You see an arcade machine over there in the right, and that's special levels, kind of like Super Meat Boy again. So huge Super Meat Boy vibe from this, I think, and that's a good thing. But it's not the same as Super Meat Boy. It's definitely different. It has its own thing going on. This robot arm is cool. I really like the robot arm. I think it's a really nice addition to like this kind of game where it's super difficult. I did not need to jump down here. Why did I do that? Let me just make him safe. There we go. Now I have to try. Yep, yeah. So I was trying to pivot too much. It's just really hard. It's really good. The art style is really good. And, you know, I really think you should check this out. This is probably one of this is fantastic. Best game of that I've played so far in 2017, maybe? I haven't played that many games this year yet. It's only Thursday. Oh gosh, 5 days in, no, but it is really good. And I think if you like these types of games at all, you should pick it up. I have been enjoying myself immensely while playing this. So much stuff going on. You have no idea how hard this is when you're first starting off and you're like gingerly tapping the tapping the pivoting, and you screw it up, and it just hurts so much. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, this level's changed. Oh, there's some spikes over there before, like this. Dang. That's funny. This used to be a little bit harder. Whoops. Anyway, yeah, so on a scale of 1 to woo, I think this game's pretty good. I think you should check it out. And if you watched this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Why don't you just pivot your mouse down to the subscribe button